multiple six-figure earners across the world, okay? And then
sleepy as
he's
fuck,
making
boy.
the impact. He's built a community of more than 6,000 people active currently worldwide in TPR, okay? And he's the mentor of the mentor, the product of the product, has learned the systems. He's crazy trader. We've been sitting here. Last night we had at 11 p.m., 12 p.m. He's like, yes, finally I can go trade and buy some stocks. Okay, he's not sleeping. He's always hustling. He's always leading by example. He's big inspiration worldwide to people, and we'll as well share his Instagram. You can check him out, understand who he is, okay? Because he's somebody that you want to be around. He's somebody that is always leading by example and helping you to become the next version of yourself, right? He's even helping me in different areas, right? We were sitting yesterday and he's teaching me how to become a better woman, okay? So it's not just about money, right? It's about the people you surround yourself with, basically, right? Because you are who you surround yourself with, and if you are around successful people, if you are around people who always talk about money, becoming the best versions of themselves, goals, you're gonna become that person, right? Or if you're all the time hanging around losers who live for the weekend, right, party all the time, drink away their emotions, right, just don't work anything towards their goals, just always say, oh, this is not good, like, I don't know, like, what are they doing, what a joke, what a bullshit is that, right? And you're gonna become that person who complains, right, all the time, wastes their life, right? But I don't want to be that, so I'm happy to be part of this community because I just took that risk 2 years ago, and you gotta be willing to take the risks. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna give it on to Miguel. Are you in the Zoom or you gonna speak from my computer?
No, I'm in.
You on it?
Yeah, I just need someone to...
Okay, I'm gonna put you as a co-host. He's sitting right next to me, but he wants to speak from his computer, so...
Don't want to move over.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. Miguel, the stage is yours.
Perfect. Hey guys, what's up? Hey. Now you have to unmute me again. I'm muted again.
No.
Hey guys, what's up? Nice to be here with you. Welcome to 7 a.m. Talks, 7 a.m. in the morning talks. No, first of all, guys, appreciate you guys being on. It's an honor. I couldn't imagine to wake up for anything that early besides, talking to you guys and giving you guys the overview on what we do. Also from my side, excuse my sleepy look, but I cannot do anything about it. I'm on my first coffee. Normally I need like 3 to 4 to wake up and to function. Well, we're gonna function today on one of them. But yeah, guys, so as the founder, as I said, I'm very, very happy and proud to be here. Just wanted to give you a small insight from what I think about this opportunity, how I would, explain the opportunity from my side, and just like a little bit of a sum up why I think this is the smartest way on how to build your future. You guys need to understand that over 6 years ago, I was introduced into this world, and I come from a very normal background. Now, it's definitely not about me today, it's about you guys, but I just want to give you a little bit of an overview so you guys understand how I got into this, because actually I was not a fit for this, right? I was not made for this. Like, I'm a very introverted person. I spent like my teens gaming. I didn't want to really speak to people. I was very, very shy. I was more like a little bit of a nerd and like a little bit insecure, and I was just like hiding away from life, right? Because growing up with a single mom and my sister, my mom worked 3 jobs. We were, having good times. Let's not say it like that, but at the end of the day, yeah, having good times and having a good, growing up in a very good environment where it's about respect and love, and my mom teaching me about all of these values that are very, very important. But at the end of the month, we had more, more days left than money. So I understood, like, growing up, becoming a man, let's say it like that money is a very important thing, and then we don't have a lot of it, right? And I saw what comes with it. I saw the benefits, but I also saw mainly the curses, where it's like, you're just like thrown around in life. You cannot really decide. You are like, you always have to go with the second or third option. Like, it's always like a little bit of a struggle, right? And I didn't want to continue like that. I didn't want to see my mom in these struggles. I would also say that I saw what happens if, basically women, or especially my mom back then, like, and also my dad, like how they become just because of financial struggles, addictive to substances, problems with like functioning in the normal life, like just too much pressure, too much like bullshit, and I just wanted to make a difference for that. But I understood that if I get a job, most likely I cannot even help myself, right? And this is not me hating jobs, it's just me growing up and analyzing the situation and understanding that everyone that I know that has a normal job, they are not really happy themselves, right? Most, like 95% of people hate their jobs, and that's a study, right? And I don't need a study for that. I just go into the job world and I talk to people, okay? And I had many jobs where I saw that. So I grew up understanding I need to find a solution. My solution somehow ended up being this. Why? Because at 18, 19, I started to ask myself the question about finances. I'm like, how does finance work? How do I make more money with my money? How do I make more money than someone normal in the job, right? All of these things. And I didn't find any answers in the normal society. I didn't find any answers in school, right? I did school, I did like a business school, right? English business school. And no one taught me anything about like finance really, right? Yes, I had economics, and yes, I had all of these theories, but no one like sat down and said, Miguel, that's how you invest and make more money. It's a direct opposite. At the end of the day, I asked my teacher back then, when we talked about the topic of stocks, I asked her like, how do I make money with stocks? Right? So I raised my hand. I'm like, okay, so we talked about stocks the last 3 weeks and we are nearly finishing the topic, moving on to another theory. But how do I actually buy stocks and make money with it? Do you know what my teacher said back then? She said it's only for rich people. And that's the moment I understood I need to get out of here and I need to educate myself on this, right? Because it's not only for rich people. Okay, someone that was broke can become rich and wealthy by acknowledging and understanding that there is information that can change their situation, right? And that's why 6 years ago I started this, and I took people with me onto this journey. And people started to understand how powerful this is and started to take this into other people's lives. And that's how we became the largest trading community in Europe right now. And we are taking over UK, we are taking over a lot of new countries in that sense, okay? As Australia, for example, that's why we are here. And I just want to give you a quick sum up again why I think this is the smartest thing. First of all, education is always smart, right? Obviously, education is always something that's going to benefit you and not be for the bad, right? Second of all, you need to understand that no one will come to your life. No one will come to you and help you. No one will come to you and say, hey, I'm going to make you successful, right? No one will do that besides you looking for people that are about it. You need a community. You need mentorship. You need people that made all of these mistakes, right? And that's so important, right? I had a mentor that taught me everything about becoming a man, building a business, being someone that is productive, being someone that leads people, someone that can inspire people. And everyone needs someone like that in life. I'm not saying you guys need to become multi-millionaires. Not everyone has this financial goal. But just like working on yourself, personally developing and understanding the most important 2 skills in life, which is selling and trading and investing, because it sets you truly free, okay? Now I understand that some people are maybe anxious. I was very anxious. I thought this is complete bullshit, right? Why? Because I saw my mom having 3 jobs. I saw my dad having 2 jobs. And then there's this guy that tells me about this business and it's so easy. I'm going to be honest with you, it's not easy, right? It's not easy, but it's going to be the easiest, hardest thing you're going to ever do in life, okay? Because you are just like cheating. It's like a cheat code. You still have to work very hard. You still have to build this thing up for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. My mentors always told me that 5 years for the rest of your life. If you push hard for 5 years for the rest of your life, then you are set up. And that's true. I was set it up after 5 years in life, after pushing this, okay? Other thing is like, is this something that will exist in the future? So many people are so anxious about the future. What am I going to do in the future? What am I going to do in the future? Nowadays, there are courses that we study in university and we don't even know if they still exist if we finish them, okay? Now, this business is focused in 3 major areas. Artificial intelligence, right? That's what we use for trading. We have virtual reality. We are right now in the virtual reality doing business. Okay, you guys have to see my sleepy face and I see you guys and we're doing business. Okay, and the third one is crypto. All of these 3 things are what we focus on. If you guys have listened to the presentation of what Talisha said and Cynthia said, right? So the 3 major areas upcoming in the future are these industries and we are in all of them and we educate you. Now understand how much you will have cheat codes and how much you can cheat in life positively, having the information. With this information, if you focus on learning it right now, before everyone has have to mandatorily use it or learn it. We are before that, right? It's like kind of learning about COVID before COVID actually happened and understanding what is going to happen, okay? That's insane because you could have made so much money with that. Imagine you would have already sit there ready with masks to sell. Thousands, hundreds, millions of masks at home. You were ready to sell them. Online shop was set up, everything, right? You just were waiting for it and then start to sell it and become a multimillionaire. That's basically the thing, right? And the very last thing is like, can you be successful in it? Because I know that most people, and that's, I believe, the biggest problem in this world is how we are brought up today in this society where most people don't think that they deserve to become successful. Most of you guys had parents, teachers, friends, family, nannies, whatever, that told you that you are not, you should not amount anything. They told you that you are not worth it. They told you you are maybe you know, you have two left hands, okay? That's how we say in Germany. It's like when everything you touch is just a fuck up, right? I still remember my teachers telling me, like, you will never make enough money. Like, you will never become very successful, right? Because I had two left hands. I was just like I just was so against the system, against the school and everything, right? And I think it turned out pretty well, right? But at the end of the day, you need to understand that I am introverted as hell, right? I still today, I have to push myself to speak to people publicly, right? So my success didn't come easy. I still today need to push myself to, you know, be with people all the time, costs me a lot of energy, as that someone that's extroverted would gain energy. So I never had the odds to become successful in this business. There's only one little thing that I had, and that's the one little thing that I want to give you guys that you guys need to become successful in this. There's just one thing. You need to be hungry. You just need to be hungry, not for food, obviously, but for success, okay? Because I'm getting hungry for food. But you need to be hungry for success. You just need to, you need more, you want more in life. And if you want more in life, if you are not satisfied with what the system is teaching and feeding you, then, and you are looking over the plate, you're like above average mindset, above average goals, right? Then you are fit for this community. If you are completely happy with where you are, then maybe still getting introduced into the financial world is important for you, because we all have to deal with finance, right? But the people that make it here, after mentoring countless of people, right? After mentoring countless of people, female, males, doesn't matter where in the world, all of them have one thing in common. They're just very hungry when they join here. They're just fucked up of being fucked up, right? They're just fed up with being fed up. And I was fed up with being fed up. And I found this vehicle and it helped me and it helped my family, okay? At the end of the day, guys, it's insane. And I'm very, very blessed to be here with you guys. Welcome to the Trading People Revolution, to our community. Very, very proud. And I'll give it back to Talisha. Appreciate you guys. And I'm going to get the next coffee. Ciao, ciao. Shit, bro. This is difficult.